Sir, may I come in?
Yes, please. Please have a seat.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening.
So, Amit, how are you?
Sir, doing great, sir.
Great. You are fit now. So, please introduce yourself, Amit.
Sir, my full name is Amit Mangal and I belong to a village called Narlidang in Rajasthan, from where I have done my basic schooling, and then I moved to Jaipur for CA and I completed my CA in 2015. After that, I started working in private sector and currently I am working with CAST 24 as a senior manager in business finance function, where my main responsibility is to take care of MIS, budgeting, cost control, project appraisal. And sir, apart from this, my hobbies are mainly relating to the problem solving, reading books and traveling, sir.
Mainly related with?
Problem solving, reading books and traveling, sir.
Which type of books you are interested?
Sir, mostly self-development book.
Give the name of few books.
For example, sir, I have started reading Power of Habit.
Written by?
Douglas Charles.
Okay. Any Indian writers?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. So, if you are still in good job, then why do you want to join ICOAS?
So definitely, sir, the current job is also good and I have achieved a great expertise in financial security, but this profile will give me better platform with making a larger impact, definitely. Also, sir, it also aligns with my basic nature, anonymity. So these are the reasons, sir.
What is a Hawala transaction?
Sir, Hawala transaction basically means that if I am sitting here and I want to transfer money to another country, so I can do that with the third party. So I will, for example, person A is residing in India and person B is in China. So A will instruct C, who is also residing in China, to give amount to the B. So that is how Hawala happens, and if C wants in India to pay someone else, so I can pay. So that's how these transactions are.
Okay. What are the recent steps taken by Government of India to prevent money laundering?
Okay. Sir, I think they have strengthened the ED. Also, sir, there is Benami transaction, the Benami Property Act. They have also linked PAN everywhere, Aadhaar linking. So those are the steps, sir.
Can you define Benami properties?
Sir, Benami properties means where the real owner is someone else and it is in the name of someone else. So for example, if I have a black money, so I will, or if I have undisclosed income, I will use somebody else, for example in my village, to put their name on the registry for property, and I am the real owner, but that is not disclosed to the government.
Okay. What is round tripping?
Sure, sir. Sir, round tripping means that the money flows to the different route and comes back in the same country through the layering.
Okay. And what is PMLA?
Sir, I think it as far as I remember, it is Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Something like PL. Sir, sorry, sir. Okay. But it's relating to what I can think. It's money laundering.
Do you know about Panama paper leak?
Yes, sir. It was like it happened few years back. It was relating to the people who are involved in money laundering from India, including a lot of famous people as well.
What is masking in context of money laundering?
Sure, sir. Masking, I think masking is where the real origin of the transaction does not disclosed, or they hide the real origin of the transaction, sir.
Do you know about the Hindenburg report?
Yes, sir. Sir, I know one case of India about the Adani case, basically, where Hindenburg has disclosed that there are accounting frauds, there are some siphoning of the fund happening in Adani groups, and through this they have like the share price of the Adani group has dropped significantly, and they also earn a huge amount as well.
Okay. So do you have any biggest achievements till now?
Yes, sir. Sir, there are two. One is professional and one is personal, sir.
Okay.
Can I explain both?
Yes, both.
Sir, in terms of professional, what I have done is in my current job, I have allocated every expense at a car level, which has given a lot of view to the management that which type of car, where we are making profit, where we are getting loss. Every department can review that. So that is biggest achievement in terms of my professional. Personal, sir, I suffered from an autoimmune disease from 2018 to 23, and I recovered completely, and I cured it with the help of patient, like after trying so many doctors. So that is my biggest achievement in my personal life, sir.
Okay. So what are your strengths and weaknesses?
Sir, strength, I think I have developed a very good approach while working in private sector. So whatever problem if I have to tackle, I can think rationally and I will make a plan. So that's how I approach any problem. And so weakness is that sometimes it also happened that I overthink in terms of work. So that also took my personal time. So that.
Okay. What are the required qualities of civil servant?
Sir, I think, sure sir, just remember. I think for me integrity comes first, and then I think discipline. Then I will keep sir professional competence. Then I think sir people should be healthy as well so that they can perform. So these are the quality I think people civil servant should have.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so can you tell me 3 techniques of cost reduction?
Sure, sir. Cost reduction. Sir, one could be Six Sigma. One could be, sir, TQM. Then, sir, those two I can remember right now, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between line item budgeting and zero-based budgeting?
Sure, sir. Sir, I'm sure about the zero-based budgeting, but I'm not very sure about line budgeting. But I can take a guess if you want.
Okay. Is government implementing zero-based budgeting?
Sir, not very sure, but I think there is a need because of in zero-based budgeting we take reasoning of every expense. So I think it should be there, but not particularly, no, sir.
How do you calculate the bond yield?
Bond yield, sir, I think there are two components in it. One is how much value appreciation we are getting from bond plus interest cost.
Value appreciation. What do you mean by value appreciation? Is value appreciation also counted in the calculation of bond yield, or
Sir,
we take only interest amount?
If the bond is issued at discount, then we consider it. For example, if I get the bond at 95, but it will be redeemed on 100, so 5 is my earning as well over the life of bond.
In India, whether discounted bonds are allowed to be issued?
Sir, I am not very sure about this.
Have you heard of zero coupon bonds?
Yes, sir. So yes, sir. So in basically in zero coupon bond, they will not give you any interest, but they will give you at the discounted rate.
Okay. Is a treasury bill a zero coupon bond?
No, I don't think so, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what steps you take for the cost control in your company?
Sir, first we see all the line items of the cost. For example, in our company there is a purchase, there is logistic cost, marketing cost, corporate cost, warehousing cost. What we do is, for example, in procurement, we have to reduce the cost. We will see the process. If there is extra manpower, we will optimize that. If there is any software we can use rather than manual work, that also.
Have you noticed some of the unique method where you have controlled the cost? Something innovative?
Sorry, sir?
Some innovative technique you have used in your company?
Sir, yes. So, for example, for any car, there is a test drive, physical test drive. The car will comes to the customer location. We have done through his video TD. So we can show the video of whole TD to the customer so that we can save the logistic cost. So this we have innovated.
Okay. So this means you are trying to reduce the cost using the technology.
Ji, sir.
Same thing is going to happen through use of AI. Lot of work is going to be replaced by the AI. Lot of labor work is to be replaced. So how do you see in India, where on the one hand we have high unemployment, on the other hand companies are trying to reduce their cost and they are eliminating the need of labor.
Okay.
So what should be the way forward? Can India afford such kind of AI in India where a lot of people will be unemployed?
Sure, sir. Can I take a time to think, sir? Sure, sir. Sir, certainly AI is taking a lot of jobs away from the people, especially where things are monotonous. So this will impact the employment in India. But I think, sir, from AI perspective, we see there is a lot of benefit as well. For example, in tax, a lot of people are using it. In forensic audit, people are using for laptop imaging to find out the frauds. So I think in these areas where we see a lot of value addition, we should use those in those sector. And definitely, sir, with the technological advancement, there will be more opportunity which will be there. So I think we should run more skill program for those kind of people where we know that there will be risk to their employees.
And what about the transitional time? Because it will take time for people to get trained. So what should be the approach for transitional time?
So I think then we should continue with both the things. So even for example, in our company, with the technology advancement as well, we are also keeping the employee and giving them training. And in transition phase, we have a double cost basically. So that is happening.
Okay, very good. Before Cast 24, where were you working?
Sir, so I can explain the whole journey, sir, professional.
Yes, sure.
So I started with televisory in 2016. And then I joined Ballarpur Industry, which is a paper leading company in India. And then I joined Deloitte. And then I moved to Cast 24.
So what was your profile in Deloitte?
So Deloitte was mainly cash flow management of the client and due diligence, sir.
Okay. What are the two differences between AS3 and the corresponding Ind AS?
Sir, I'm not aware about the Ind AS.
Okay. So what exactly you were dealing in the cash flow management in the Deloitte?
So basically, sir, the company faces a lot of cash crisis in the current world. So what we do is we manage cash flow, day-to-day payments, prioritize payment, reducing their debtor days. So that's how we do. And
so what exactly you did? I mean, what was your role? What kind of tools you were using there?
So we were mainly using Excel only. But what we were doing, we were talking with every stakeholders, taking their estimation of the cash flow, that what payments you need in the month and inflows. So we were preparing the whole monthly budget, and then every payment will go through us. So we will approve those payments. We will only approve prioritized payments like raw material cost, salaries, interest cost, and avoiding any other non-essential costs, so that whatever they are earning, they can manage the cash flow.
Okay.
and it happens only in the cash crunch companies.
Okay. While doing the cash management, how many models we have in cash management? Have you heard of Baumol's model
Not sir.
or Gillis model? Okay. While doing the cash management, what are the considerations factors you consider? Because on the one hand, you have to maintain the liquidity. On the other hand, you have to ensure that you don't have the idle fund. So, what are the considerations that you keep in mind while managing the cash?
Sir, one is how much collection we are going to have and what payments we will have. Then if there is any ideal fund, for example, as you mentioned, there will be ideal fund, then we use treasury measures for that. For example, banks provide, if there is any excess fund, you will get higher interest. So for example, if I have 2 crore and minimum requirement that I have is 50 lakh, on 1.5 crore they will give you the FD interest. So they will transfer on every day. So these kind of measures we used to take. And if we know that from the cash flow planning that there will be ideal fund for 6 months, for example, then we use
Okay,
FD.
understood. What is the meaning of risk return analysis?
Risk return.
Risk return analysis.
So basically, risk return analysis, higher the risk, higher the return. That is the concept. So I think from a business perspective, we always try to keep risk minimized. So that
Okay, how do we do the risk return analysis in the cash management?
So, sure, sir. So, for example, in cash flow, if we have a higher cash, then we can have a higher production as well. So that will give a higher return. But on the same side, if we produce higher and if we could not sell it, then it will increase our inventory cost. So those things we have to manage. Looking at
You are talking about the working capital management. I am talking about the cash management.
cash management in terms of, sir, like,
Only cash. You are linking it with the inventory
okay.
because you do the cash management. So how do you do the risk return analysis in cash management?
So if I have to invest somewhere, then how should I invest? Is that the question, sir?
No. Okay, no problem. Fine. Do you know how the government maintains its funds? Where are the government funds maintained?
So mostly in like the ideal fund or
No. Are you aware about Consolidated Fund of
Yes.
India?
yes.
Okay.
So basically, Consolidated Fund of India is where all the tax revenue, non-tax revenue comes, and all the expenses are made through that.
Okay. What is the meaning of charged expenditure?
Sorry,
Charged expenditure.
charge.
CHARGED. Charged expenditure.
Sir, I can take a guess on this if you allow.
Okay.
So charged expenditure, for example, if I have allocated any amount to the fund and I have used that fund, so that is charged expense like that.
Okay. Is budget mentioned in the Constitution of India?
Not, sir. Actually, in Constitution, I think it's annual financial statement, I think.
Okay.
But I'm sure that budget is not there.
Okay. Whether state government also provide budget? They also present the budget or not?
They certainly made it, but I'm not sure about that. What is the process of presentation?
Okay.
But of course, like budget has to be prepared.
What is the role of CAG in the public finance?
Sure, sir. Sir, CAG basically audit all the PSUs and government company. So in public finance, it is a big role because of all the verification they do, all the observation they have. So it's kind of, and it's a constitutional body. So
Which article?
article I am not sure about it, sir.
Okay, fine.
What is a mutual fund?
Sir, mutual fund is a fund where a lot of people invest and they have a fund manager assigned to it who will invest according to their needs or whatever instruction is given to them.
What is the difference between investing in stock and investing in mutual fund?
Sir, as an individual, if I am investing in a stock, first I am not a professional person, so if I am investing, I am exposed to higher risk. while mutual fund are run by professionals, so they are more experienced. Plus, in mutual fund they have a particular set of category where they can invest, which are given by their fund contributor. While in stocks, I can invest in mid cap, small cap, large cap, as per my understanding.
What is a derivative?
Sir, sure, sir. Derivative is a contract which covers, for example, futures options, where you can have a future period contract, and it like you can buy, sell based on some giving very less amount for a larger contract.
What is the difference between forward and future?
Forward and future. Sir, not sure, but future is basically where, if for example, if I buy Reliance share at 1300 after 6 months, so that is the future contract. Forward, I'm not sure, but sir, I think it should be based on delivery, that I have to take delivery some in forward, but sir, not sure.
All right. Suppose if you are given a responsibility to reduce the cost of a subsidy scheme, what parameters you will take? On what basis you will come to know that whether that subsidy is costing the government a lot or not?
Sure. So first I will see for what purpose subsidy is given. I will take example of food subsidy, sir. Then I will see that to whom we are providing the subsidy. So if there is an option of direct benefit transfer, I will make sure that should happen. I will check the cost records of all subsidiary. Then I will see if, for example, state, I have given 10,000 crore as a subsidy to the state, how much fund is left, and if, for example, 7,000 crore is given as a subsidy, I will check with the end user, whatever document I have, and I will make sure that there should be less middleman in this whole process.
What is financial inclusion?
Sir, I have to take a guess on that.
Fine.
Financial inclusion, I think in every activity that we do, whether in government, I think we should put financial angle to it so that we can use the funds more effectively.
Is it?
Sir, from the word it looks like
All right. What is inclusive growth?
taking every sector, every part of the, for example, middlemen, all the lower level income, taking everyone into picture.
Okay. What is GDP?
Sir, as the name suggests, it is gross domestic product, where we take consumption of the whole country, that is GDP. If I give an example of mall, so for example there are 100 shops, the sale of all those 100 shops is like a GDP for that mall, and there are different ways to calculate it, sir.
All right, thank you.